Alright, back to the shop. This is the sander that's failed again. Now something that runs fine, something that's happened to the tracking deal here, where it tracks the belt back and forth and it runs all the way over here and it won't turn. So I'll work on that another day. I don't know if I can fix it or not. I don't know what happened to it. It looks like it's bent. But I forgot to turn the camera on, but all I did was took the big pulley off. If y'all go back and look at that, where I modified this thing. And I put the big pulley on this one. Now this is the one I replaced the back bearings and all on. And this one's a little bit different. That one seems to be okay. It's the same type machine, the same machine from the same place. It runs a little different for some reason. I don't know why. Now, one day when I'm a big famous knife maker, like some of the other ones on YouTube, I will get able to upgrade my equipment and get some better name brands. But these work for right now. These are okay, but I can get a very good quality 4x36 for about twice the money I got for this, but we'll do that one day. Mike, looky there. Still working on it. I'm doing the finished work on the handle. Got to get it all pretty and smooth and on the bolster. Around the corners on here, still got to make the sheath, which the sheath is rehydrating in the sink right now. I did reheat treat this blade. It didn't do a lot for it, and I'm scared to do it again, so we'll talk about that later. But that's coming right along. And I forgot to do something. Oh, I got water running outside. Alright, let's wrap this one up right quick. The two J. Noel Skinners I mentioned. Got them all finished up. There's one of them. That will go out tomorrow. Y'all know how I am with names. I'm sorry, I forget who this one is, but I got it wrote down, so I'll check that out. There's yours. And I do remember this one I think is Brad. He wanted one with a hardwood handle. There is, and that is dark hickory. There you go. I'll be with you in a minute. Hope this has been a hectic day around here. I got the sander back up and running, of course, grinder, so I got these finished. I've had all my friends from all over the country calling, and thank y'all very much. Telling me I got somewhere to go. I can go to anybody, I can go all over the country. If we need to leave here. Which, the forecast model still looks like we might be okay as far as the storm itself. And like I said before, what I meant to say, I didn't say it very well. But we're stocking up now just in case the storm don't hit us. Because 2 or 3 weeks down the line, as big as this thing is and as bad as this thing is, all the resources will be shipped south. Not all of them, but the majority of them. And it'll be hard for us to get anything for a few weeks. So that's why we want to make sure we got plenty on hand, just in case it does hit, or just in case it don't hit us and hits down south. If it goes up the peninsula, like they're saying it's probably going to, then that's bad. A storm that big, that many people down there, that's bad. It's going to be a bad deal unless it makes that hard right and goes back into the ocean and goes out, which is what we hope it does. Honestly, nobody wants a storm, especially if you've ever lived through one. And I've lived through, probably in my lifetime, maybe 6 or 7 direct hits, and maybe 10 or 15 indirect hits. Indirect hits for us is just as bad as a direct hit sometimes, as far as being able to get stuff. So one more note on the prepping video. If we run out of propane, we run out of everything. Yes, I got almost 2 cords of firewood, and I have an outdoor kitchen, so, and we know how to cook it outside. What I'm gonna have to do when I get these two, I'm gonna get these two packed up and ready to go out in the morning. Me and Mr. Dean's gonna leave out of here pretty early and go try to find us some. The main thing we need now is some propane. So I'll load the bottles up on the truck and we'll take off and try to find that. We may have to go up into LA to get it. LA is, for my northern friends that don't know, LA is lower Alabama. But that's not far, just 20 to 25 miles up the road. We may have to go up there to find some, because our stove, the stove in the house is propane, plus we've got the propane cookers and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that in the morning. I've got 3 knife orders in, plus mics that I got a lot more work done on today, but I'll wait to show you when I get finished. Maybe I'll get back on that tomorrow, it just depends. I've got a lot of picking up around the shop, picking up around the house that I want to make sure I get done today. So I'm going to stop. Let's see, suspend the shop operations for right now. Now the boys will be home here in a little while. Should cool down a little bit, and I'll have some help. It's not a whole lot to do, just a little bit, but I do need a little bit of help with it, and they'll be here shortly. So let's all say a prayer for our friends in South Florida, because if anybody gets hit, it looks like they're going to get it the worst. Larry, my buddy over in St. Augustine, I've talked to you twice today. If you need to, you know good and well, get in the car and go that way, west, whichever way west is. If y'all need to come over here, come on. And you know that. It's already told you 2 or 3 times. And if we need to come that way, we'll come that way. So, or if I need to go north, my family up north, talked to them again this morning. They said they still want us to come up there. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So see, I think that was it. I know 2 videos in one day. But, hey, oh well. Oh, everybody else, put Danny over at Deep South Homestead. Put Danny in your prayers. He's in the hospital. They've just seen on there they're going to keep him another night. He's got heart problems. He has the exact same heart condition I have, which is a fairly rare condition. Me and him's talked about it before. And Danny, if you see this, as soon as they let you go from that Mississippi hospital, please go to a specialist. Somewhere like Shands Hospital in Gainesville. Well, you won't be able to get to Gainesville probably after this storm, but pardon me. I think the USA, University of South Alabama, I think they've got a specialist team over there that does the same thing. Go to somebody that knows about your condition. Your local hospital, chances are they're not going to know. So that's just advice from me. And if they have to, what the doctor told me, rack and stack, walk you open you up and fix everything, let them do it. I mean, that was the best thing I ever done. And all them symptoms went away. Well, 90% of them. But anyway, if you need to know, if you would like to know some information about what I went through, Danny, call me, let me know. You do have my number. And in the meantime, everybody just say an extra little prayer for Danny to make sure we want him to be okay. He's a wealth of knowledge and an asset to YouTube and to anybody that watches it. So there you go, and I'll be waiting for that check in the mail, man. No, I'm just joking with you. Alright, so y'all have a good day. I've got to go get started on my stuff I got to do outside. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. And I will see you later.